An unfortunate truth that everybody knows but no one really wants to accept is that failure is the biggest teacher. You're not going to learn more anywhere else other than within your failures. And I guess a nice way to put it, mistakes. Yeah, you grew up and everybody always tells you like, oh yeah, like the best way to learn, or you can learn from your mistakes. You can learn from your mistakes. Hear it through school. See people online talking about it, and it wasn't something that I actually ever really experienced to like a massive degree in probably honestly maybe the past year and a half. And I guess it was more so with my 9 to 5 actually, rather than the side hustles that I always talk about. It was more from my job, just painting cars, and even before because I had a different like apprenticeship to what I was doing now. I didn't really learn too much because I was very like micromanaged, and there wasn't a lot of room to learn. But with my new job, working by myself and not having a mentor, it meant everything that everything that went wrong is down to me to fix it. Of course, I could go and ask people for advice and stuff like that, but I mean, within the past week alone, I've made a couple mistakes that stand out in my job, and yeah, I look back, I walk into the oven, see something's went wrong. Obviously, I'm not like jumping around going, oh yeah, let's go, another mistake. It's frustrating, but I try not to get too caught up in it. I'm like, okay, something went wrong. I'm gonna have to put it right. Because again, dwelling on your mistakes and letting it just affect your whole mood in your day is not really worth it. Because at the end of the day, like whether it's tomorrow or 2, 3, 4 days time, a week's time, you're gonna go and fix this mistake. Or certainly in the environment that I work in. I mean, well, it's Mondays. I'm recording this. Maybe this will go on Wednesday. Maybe even Friday. I can't remember how many videos ahead I am. But yeah, it's Monday the 16th of August, 17th, Monday the 17th of August. In tomorrow, so Tuesday, I've got to go in at, I mean, it's on my own accord, but I'm telling myself that I need to go in to put a mistake right that I made today. And usually I start at 6 in the morning, but I'm probably gonna be at work at, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe just after 4. So that means waking up at like 3:30 in the morning to go and put this mistake right. I'm not even gonna clock on. I'm gonna do an extra 2 hours to put my mistake right, and then do just a full day's work, 6 till 2:30 in the afternoon. And I don't know if I said it in this video before, and maybe a week ago or something, I had to go in on a Saturday for free, and I've had to go on a Saturday before for free, and I didn't even manage to correct my mistake. I thought I did, and it went wrong again. But yeah, like it's a frustrating way to learn, right? No one wants to make a mistake, but I promise you, like some mistakes are genuinely worth it. In the moment, it's frustrating, but once the storm's passed and you're over it, I've looked back many of times and I honestly I'm so grateful that I made that mistake, and I've went through periods, long periods, I mean months, several months of just messing stuff up every single day. In the moment, I was like, this is just terrible, why me? But that was actually, well, it was about this time last year, maybe like a couple months before, maybe yeah, like June, July last year. I was just making mistake after mistake, and in the moment, like I was, it was beating me up. It was so frustrating, and I was so down about it. But the amount that I learned from it, the experience I got, even got free like spray guns and stuff like that, and the people that I met through sort of making these mistakes. And now I'm on an apprenticeship, and I don't want to sound like overconfident, but I'm not learning as much as what a usual apprentice would learn, because I can do the job. I think I've explained it before. I can do the job. There's just a few things I didn't pick up from my last apprenticeship because it was structured slightly differently that I couldn't learn. So yeah, I had to go on this apprenticeship even though I can do the job, which, no, it doesn't really make sense, but it's just a couple things. Yeah, I'm still learning, just like fine details, fine refinements. I can just go in and apply it and learn and just ask questions, different ways of doing things, even though I can do the job and get the results I want. Just learning like new ways and techniques, because honestly, like, you never know. And none of these things would ever happen if I didn't make the mistakes. And I want you guys to realize that as well. Maybe you're watching this right now, like, yeah, alright, whatever, we hear it before. And then you go and make a mistake and you learn from it. Or something happens that just would not have happened if you didn't make the mistake. And you'll think back to this video and be like, yeah, like, he was right. And it does take a certain event to happen in your life, or a situation to occur in your life for you to realize, like, well, like, if I never made the mistake, I wouldn't be here, or this wouldn't have happened. And it's crazy, really. It is weird, because sort of like, well, can I not just learn it elsewhere without stuff having to go wrong and things just falling apart? But it's life. Yeah, like, you never know what can happen just from something going wrong, which seems crazy to say, but yeah, that's all from me. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'll catch you in the next one.